Hey friend, welcome back to Made for More. I'm Penelope and I'm so glad you're here today. We've been walking through such a powerful journey together, from calling to obedience to clarity to comparison. And today we're stepping into a conversation that every woman of purpose faces at some point: the fear of starting small. Because let's be honest, we love the idea of purpose, but we don't always love the process. We want the fruit, but not always the seed. We want the impact, but not always the beginning. But here's the truth: God often starts big things in small places. And today, we're going to talk about why that's not something to fear, but something to embrace. Somewhere along the way, we started believing that small means insignificant, that small means unqualified, that small means behind. But small beginnings are not a sign that God is withholding something from you. They're often a sign that He's preparing something in you. Small doesn't mean you're not ready. Small doesn't mean you're not called. Small doesn't mean you're not capable. Small simply means you're starting, and starting is holy. Let's talk about the mustard seed for a moment. Jesus said the kingdom of God is like a mustard seed, the smallest of all seeds, yet when it grows, it becomes one of the largest garden plants. God didn't choose a towering tree to describe His kingdom. He chose something tiny, something overlooked, something most people would dismiss. Why? Because God sees potential where we see smallness. Or think about David, anointed king, but sent back to tend sheep. His small season wasn't punishment, it was preparation. God never despises small beginnings, He designs them. Let's name the fears that come with starting small: fear of being judged, fear of not being good enough, fear of slow growth, fear of being seen in the early stages, fear of failing publicly, fear of not matching someone else's big season. But here's the truth: small beginnings protect you. They give you space to grow without the pressure of being fully formed. God isn't trying to embarrass you with a small start. He's trying to build you. Small, small seasons are where God does His deepest work. He builds your foundation. He strengthens your identity. He develops your discipline. He teaches you to trust Him, not the outcome. He protects you from premature exposure. He shapes your character before He expands your influence. Small beginnings are not a delay. They're divine development. Here's how to start small with confidence. First, start with what you have. Your seed is enough. God multiplies what you're willing to offer. Two, take one obedient step. Not 10, just one. Obedience grows clarity. Three, celebrate progress, not perfection. Small wins matter. They build momentum. Four, stay consistent. Consistency grows what comparison tries to kill. Five, invite God into the process. Ask Him to bless your beginnings, even if it feels tiny. Take a breath with me. What small beginnings have you been avoiding? What fear has been holding you back? What would obedience look like this week, even if it's tiny? Bring that to God. Ask Him to give you courage for the small start. Ask Him to bless the seed in your hand. Friend, your small beginning is not a setback. It's not a sign that you're behind. It's not a sign that God forgot you. Your small beginning is sacred ground. It's where God plants the seed of the more you were made for. If this episode encouraged you, share it with someone who's standing at the edge of their own beginning. And next week, we're talking about something so important. What to do when stepping into purpose stirs up spiritual resistance. Until then, remember, you were made for more.